A Springfield man says he was ripped off and now has a huge mess to clean up.
Honest pay did not result in honest work this time. As he tells Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds, he does not want this to happen to you.
I came home and saw that this was still here.
Philip Pulliam has a brush pile in his front yard. He says he hired this man, Ron Jones, with Ron Jones Tree Service.
As I was leaving Monday evening, he approached me in the garage when the garage door was open and I was getting in my car to, again, give me a hard sell.
$100 to remove this dead tree. Pulliam gave Jones a deposit, then paid in full the next day. 1 week later, Jones has not returned to finish the job. Just a handshake, no receipt.
The receipt is right here. You can see it.
You can also see this from his home security system. Jones visited several times to make an offer.
It's so surreal and creepy. At a couple occasions, I was out of town to sit in a hotel room 4 states away and see a gentleman spending much time on my front porch, hanging out, making himself at home.
After the no-show, Pulliam did a simple Google search.
I found your previous story, and, you know, of course, when you see things like that and you realize how easily accessible they are, it makes you feel a bit foolish.
You heard right. Contact KY3 exposed another tree service linked to Ron Jones more than 2 years ago.
They left us with a disaster, just absolutely butchered to the point that we'll have to take them down. We can't leave them looking like this.
Hindsight makes a person feel like a fool sometimes, and we have a lot of tools at our disposal that sometimes in the moment, whenever you're feeling that empathy for the person you're speaking with, you don't necessarily consider using those tools.
Contact KY3 went to Jones's home. There's the no trespassing sign.
I'm leaving him this note. It says, Mr. Jones, several customers tell us they paid you in full for a service that you haven't finished. We are doing a story. We'd like your comment. And I left my number to call. Since there is a no trespassing sign, I'm just going to leave it next to his mailbox. Hopefully that'll work.
People like this gentleman make it hard for other people to open up their hearts and their wallets to people who need the help.
Jones has not called me. We found one phone number for him, but it's currently not accepting calls. He does not have a business license. Remember, always make sure the company is licensed, insured, and bonded. Remember the rule of thirds. Pay 1/3 up front, 1/3 in the middle, and 1/3 when the project is complete. Lisa.
In the aftermath of a mass shooting, there's often a jump in gun sales. Those without conceal and carry permits often wait months for it.
However, there are websites that claim you can get your permit much faster. So are any of the claims legitimate? Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds has the answer.
I was just kind of thumbing through Facebook, and it just kind of caught my eye.
Claude Alford saw this. The concealed online website claims you can have your permit in just a few days.
All of my kids and my wife and I all want a conceal and carry permit.
It's $49. All you have to do is pass an online test.
Is it for real? I mean, you don't know.
So we know I'm eligible. Let's continue this rodeo.
I decided to take the course.
Congratulations. You're taking your first steps towards becoming a safe, responsible firearms owner.
First step, watch a training and safety video. I took notes.
Let's talk about cartridge designation and identification.
Then it was test time.
You should never use drugs or alcohol before or while shooting. True or false?
The results are in.
That easy.
In less than 30 minutes, I passed without touching a gun.
Their first instinct, go out and buy a gun. Well, some of them don't even know how to cock a pistol to begin with.
Here's my certificate signed by a Utah State instructor.
Did you get your master's degree too?
That's right.
That's my reaction.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this is a certificate, not a permit. You still have to do some paperwork, round up photos, and mail it to Virginia.
Missouri doesn't recognize this state, which is why you see a lot of online courses come out of this state.
According to the terms and conditions on the concealed online website, there's no guarantee your state will recognize the permit. There's no refund unless you prove your application was denied because of the website. Greene County Sheriff Jim Arnott says getting a proper permit is worth the wait.
My thing is, I want people to get the proper education of what their rights are and what they can do. It's about protecting yourself and your rights and all your assets.
Alford says the speedy claims are not worth his money.
More than $200. Easily. Gone. And they'd have your credit card number.
Roger that. It's sad, and there's going to be a lot of people fall for it, because I almost did.
And Contact KY3 discovered it costs more than $49. Along with your application, you're instructed to send $100 to Virginia. So you end up paying more for this than the sheriff's office.
Attention homeowners, check what's on your front porch.
Could be one of these. It is a kit full of gift cards, and we're talking about Petsway and DirecTV, and huge numbers here.
Yes, very generous. Now, while it seems like these are deals to be had, and those are an example of what's in the package, Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds shows us there could also be a hefty price.
No one ever rang the doorbell.
Courtney Knowles stays home during the day and found this on her front porch.
It was pretty strange to me. That's why I called you guys.
It's a gift kit with store cards.
DirecTV, $540, AT&T, $576, Dish, Carpet One.
Discounts ranging from $5 to $500. Noel called New Cards to ask a few questions, but she got questions.
They asked me a lot of questions like, what are 3 things you would like to change with your new home? He asked things like about security systems and flooring, the window treatments.
Here's the catch. It's all in the fine print.
You agree that the client, along with any of its authorized agents, local affiliates, and marketing partners listed at www.newcards.com/privacy, may call you at the telephone number or cell phone number you provided for marketing purposes.
If you activate a card, expect more calls, texts, and emails. Marketing companies want to know what you bought, when you bought it, and how you paid for it.
They're not selling products, they're selling me.
Contact KY3 wants to know if stores will actually honor these cards, so I have a handful of them here. Let's go check it out. The manager just told me he would honor this $300 card, but be sure to look at the back. The customer has to make a $1,200 purchase for that to happen. All right, next up is $5 off at Andy B's. Let's go see if they'll honor it.
This is not something that we've signed up for or anything. It's not one of our cards.
Is that your logo?
It is our logo.
Is that your number?
That is not our telephone number.
Yeah, I've seen this.
SCS Home Entertainment signed up for the promotion. SCS paid New Home, which owns New Cards, $400 for 3 months, but then was auto-enrolled and ended up with a $1,600 bill.
It was a bad deal. I wasn't real pleased with them.
2 other companies tell Contact KY3 they experienced the same auto-enroll problem. Noel says the discounts aren't worth the hassle.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of hooey to me.
Also in the fine print, you can opt out at any time. Now, every company I talked to today, whether they signed up for this promotion or not, said that they would honor the card because it's just the right thing to do. Once I explained our story, some companies said they'd honor the card without the activation. We reached out to New Cards for comment, and we have not heard back.
A Springfield man thought he heard a gunshot in his front yard.
It wasn't a gun, but his car that made the piercing sound. And then he called Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds.
Would have gone through my head. Would have gone through my head with this pipe.
Michael Barboa is thankful he was not driving his 2011 Toyota Prius when this happened.
It looks like the projectile, which is a pipe, shot out of it into the windshield. If you look at that pipe, it was shot with such force.
Barboa says the car was parked in his driveway. He has no idea what caused this.
It's mind-boggling. You just can't imagine what made it do that.
This is the car's VIN number check. It's a green light. No safety recalls or service campaigns reported.
This is our second Prius. We've loved these cars.
In the meantime, Barboa's insurance company hooked him up with a courtesy car.
They're as confused about it as we are. When I talked to Toyota, they said they've never heard of this happening.
Barboa does not want to pay a deductible. He believes the manufacturer is at fault. He hopes Toyota will make this right.
We've driven Toyotas for 33 years, and sometimes 2 at a time. We're hoping that being as loyal to Toyota as we've been, that they'll be loyal to us.
Contact KY3 reached out to Toyota for comment. A spokesperson tells us, we have been made aware of this incident. The safety and security of our customers is our top priority, and we are arranging to investigate the vehicle. Until we are able to do so, we have no further comment. And at Toyota's request, the car was towed a few days ago, and investigators should look at it later this month. We'll keep you posted.
FBI stats show every 13 seconds a crook breaks into a home.
And when they do, door locks and deadbolts might not be enough. Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds shows us the smarter security designed to keep your family safe.
It's time to cook dinner at the Miller house.
Big bag of cheese. It says 2 cups, but you always add double.
Every ingredient is caught on camera. Not just our camera, but this one and this one.
So it shows me exactly what time, minute, second, and there you can see he's walking through. So I have caught him before. I'm like, what are you working on? He's like, homework. I'm like, no, you're not. I can see you watching cartoons.
Autumn can see her kids.
System disarmed.
Done.
Ready to arm.
She can see an intruder.
Literally, I sleep better at night.
She's never been robbed.
I don't even worry about it because I know we have the system set up. If something actually happens, glass breaks, door windows opened, fences open, alarms go off, I know. So I don't even have to worry about it. Really, the main purpose of it is to protect myself and my family.
It's really, I think, worthwhile to look into this type of technology.
More than 60% of convicted burglars say the presence of a security system influenced their decision to target another home.
It's the thing I preach, think like a burglar. This stuff is not taught in school. We have to learn. We have to learn our own home security or personal security at times.
Walk around your home. Look for easy access. Crooks usually enter through a door and they're out in 10 minutes. It's really rare home invasions end with an arrest.
With a system that has technology that we can use that could help us in court, then that's a plus.
This real-time protection comes with a monthly cost.
We signed a 3-year contract with Vivint, and it is $69.99 a month.
So at this point, Atlas Central Station would be called, and when they're called, we have an average 15-second response time on an alarm, and then they're going to dispatch the police.
Atlas security packages start at about $50 a month. Different companies offer different packages. Some require contracts. Some require you to buy the equipment. Bells and whistles cost more, but it could be worth your peace of mind. Open and close your garage door with an app.
It does give an actual indication of the stage of the door, so if it's open, it'll tell you. If it's closed, it'll tell you.
Turn your lights on and off with a swipe, not switch.
It's a really good way to give the illusion of someone being within the home. That is a monitored smoke detector. That is an electrician smoke detector, if you can see the difference in the style.
A monitored smoke detector makes sure help is on the way.
My 2 girls would have a better chance of knowing what's going on, seeing where to go, and getting out of the house in the case of a fire.
And it also picks up audio. There's a slight delay, but you can hear me.
You don't have to spend a dime. There's an app for that. Actually, dozens.
You could set this up anywhere. You could put it on your front porch, back porch. Also be like a babysitter cam too. This at-home app is free. All you need is an old cell phone or an old iPad and you're in good shape. It provides video and audio as long as you have a solid internet connection.
Anything that shows any type of security is better than absolutely nothing.
A simple Amazon search shows cameras can cost anywhere from $30 to $300. Always check reviews and warranties. The Canary brand is popular and offers specialized cameras for doors, windows, and living rooms.
Now, you said it has a sensor that will... Okay. Isn't that cool?
Get creative. This is a motorcycle lock.
Here's a guy being proactive and thinking ahead. I really like that. It's going to work. Whatever a person can afford, there's a lot of new technology out there.
Just one less thing I have to think about when I go to bed at night. I've done the best I can to protect my family.
You can always fake it. This is a fake or imitation security camera. I bought this one at Home Depot for $14. Police say at minimum, get one of these because it serves as a good deterrent. For Contact KY3, I'm Ashley Reynolds.